Hello, I'm Dr. Andrea Renee. I'm an acupuncturist. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. And I invite you today to learn a very simple and easy practice to fix any type of foot ankle pain. Plantar fasciitis is what it's called. So that's why I'm here with this pillow underneath my ankles. So if you've had foot pain on the bottom of your foot, it can feel as if when you get out of a chair or get out of bed, you are having a knife stabbed into the bottom of your foot. It is not fun. It is very painful. And so this very simple practice of tracing the alphabet with your ankles, which is why they're elevated on top of a pillow, so I have full range of motion with my ankles, from the tracing of the alphabet and from doing a self-massage of your feet with your feet. So you don't need any other tools. If you don't have a little pillow like this, you can go ahead and roll up a towel, for example. That's an easy way to make this little elevation so that you'll have the full range of motion in your ankles. Because what's happening with the plantar fasciitis is that there's low blood flow to your feet. This can happen from sitting or standing a lot. This can happen from sleeping when our blood pressure slows down, our heart rate slows down. We don't get as much good circulation, blood and body fluids to our feet. So you can see your ankles as a bottleneck on a freeway, for example. Things just aren't moving through there very well. On top of that, we have on the base of our foot, there is a plate of tissue here. It's lining our whole bottom of our foot. That is the fascia tissue. So this fascia tissue, it's as if you could imagine a foot-shaped towel that lines the bottom of your foot. This is a plate of tissue, like a towel on the bottom of your foot. And what happens is it gets dehydrated. We don't necessarily drink enough water, and we don't have enough good circulation of body fluids, so it starts to shrink, it gets tight. And that's why it's so painful when we go ahead and step out of the bed or get up off of the chair and we start walking, because now that towel is all shrunken up and stiff and tight. We can imagine it's a towel made out of rubber, like rubber bands. And they're all tight, all shrunken up. And so then when we step on it, we're now forcing that to break up and spread out. And that's where the pain comes from. So we want to do this very simple practice in just a few minutes. This literally only takes a few minutes. We can do it in the morning before we get out of bed. We can also do it as a simple break. For example, if we have been sitting for a long time doing anything that we were forced to be in a chair, cutting off our circulation to our lower legs and our feet, we can do this practice. So we just want to elevate the ankles either with a towel roll or with this is just a little pillow here that I have, a cylinder-shaped pillow, so that my ankles have full range of motion. And then this is going to allow me to trace the alphabet. So that was an A. So they go in unison together, the feet up and down and crossing the A. So that's A, and this is B. And this is a big C. D. E. F. G. Try to make the letters as big as possible. H. I. So we want to make the letters J, K as big as possible to get our full range of motion. L, M, N, O, P, Q, up and loop around to make the R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, D. So we just want to do this every day. When we meet our edge of flexibility, it expands. When you're first doing this, it might seem awkward because we don't use our full range of motion of most of our body in the routine activities that we have during the day. And that's part of the problem because we have this fascia tissue like a huge spider web that's lining our whole body. All of our muscles, the bones, all of our body under our skin is this huge spider web of fascia tissue. And we need to stretch it to keep it flexible and to distribute all of the body fluids that are moving through it because it's layers. It's supposed to slide nice and easy, all the layers of this fascia for us to be able to do these ranges of motion. And if we don't do our full range of motion every day, meeting our edge, then it'll stick together and get stuck. It'll get stuck. That's called adhesions. That's the knots that we feel. It'll get stuck, and we have worse circulation of our body fluids without that movement. And then we have pain. We have collections of stuck areas in our body with pain, and then we can also be dehydrated, and then the tissues can shrink, and then we get locked in our body and things can't move. So we did that alphabet, and now we're going to massage our feet with our feet. So the way to do that is one foot comes out. I'm going to move this pillow out of the way. Now I'm sitting, but I could be laying down and then just use my lower legs. So again, wherever the edge of your flexibility is, it doesn't matter, just meet it. How close can your knee come to the floor? How close can your foot come to your body? And then that's going to allow you to take your heel of your other foot and massage your foot. So one of the ways to just make a deal with yourself about how long you're going to do this and have this just fit into 5 minutes, you can just count. Maybe there's 36 strokes here on the bottom of your foot, which has you go up and down your foot 3 times. You can count or not count, it doesn't matter. But go up and down your foot 3 times. And then now, turning the foot flat on the ground, I can do the top of my foot. And again, just go up and down a good 3 times, covering all the surface of your feet. So we always want to add a new habit in an easy place in our day so we can't forget it. So I like to do this routine before I get out of bed in the morning. So I'm not allowed to get out of bed in the morning before I trace the alphabet and I massage my feet with my feet. So then that would mean I'm going to lay down, so you're going to see what that looks like. We're just laying down. And then we can use our feet to massage our foot on the other side. So we want to do this foot again. So again, we can count 36 strokes of our heel massaging our foot. Or just go up and down the foot 3 times. Whatever's easier for you. And then we turn again, massaging the feet with the feet. It's nice and easy. You can bend your knee as little or as much as you need to so that you can reach all the areas of your foot with your heel. You can also use the ball of your foot to reach around. So you can massage the top of your feet either with the ball of your foot behind your toes or with the heel, whatever's easier for you. So the point is to make this easy. So it's just a few minutes before you get out of bed, before you start walking around, to get that circulation. You can also do this practice, as I said, after you've been sitting or standing for a long period of time and your feet feel stiff and achy. What's really nice about this is when we release our feet, we release a relaxation response in our whole body. One of the things that's really important, if you have low back pain, what contributes to that is that our ankles and our legs are tight. So again, when we talked about that matrix spider web of tissue that we are, it's like rubber bands, tiny rubber bands making a spider web throughout our whole body. And so if I'm tight here at this ankle and foot area, that's going to pull like a rubber band on the whole rest of my body. And so that's going to pull out of alignment as I get stuck together and have those adhesions. It can start to affect my lower back. So foot issues trickle up to throw off the alignment of the knee, to throw off the alignment of the opposite hip and shoulder, and can contribute to low back pain. So it's important to remember our whole body is connected. It's this amazing miracle where it's all connected. And so if we have tight places of places we don't use, they're going to affect the other places. So I'm inviting you to notice where are the places that you are carrying your tension and pain. This has been shared with you because we have talked about this issue with ankles and feet and some lower back, and they can trickle up to the shoulder, all the tightness being pulled down at the feet. And so I'm excited for you to embrace this tool. Check in with yourself when you need this tool and when is the easiest time that you can start to use it. If we use all of our parts every day, then our body will maintain them and we will have a much better quality of life. With less pain, we have more energy, more mental clarity, and we have a better mood. So we just need to notice what areas of our body need some attention and respond positively, giving that support that our body's asking for. So I'm excited for you to enjoy results from this. I've personally been doing this for many years now, and I don't have any more plantar fasciitis anymore. It's really this simple, once a day. So when is the easiest time for you to do it? It's easy for me before I get out of bed. Or maybe it's easy for you at the end of the day when you get in bed before you close your eyes to fall asleep. Or maybe you'll take a little break of 5 minutes or less to do this alphabet and self-foot massage after you've been sitting for a long time too. And that's going to alleviate your pain, and you will enjoy a better quality of life too. So I'll see you next time, and I'm excited for you to go on this journey of being your own medicine, listening to and helping yourself. Bye-bye for now.